Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite looks. This is a look that you can wear for a night out, for a day. It doesn't scream makeup, but it looks like you know what you're doing. It's really defined. I'm going to look down so you can kind of see. It's my favorite combo of eyeshadows. Natural tones, but it's grays and cooler, like a cooler toned color mixed with some really warmer tone shades that make for like a really neat effect. And it's just one of my favorite things to do. It's sort of the glammed up version of the picture that I posted on Instagram a few days ago using like some more natural shades by MAC. Perfect for all these lovely holidays. This is always a fun time of year because it is obviously, I almost said Halloween. Wow, okay. Valentine's Day and our anniversary. So Brad and I get to sort of celebrate too. I'm still stuck on almost calling Valentine's Day Halloween. That was weird. So it's like two fun love holidays that we get to celebrate, and it's always nice to have a look like this to wear, you know, for a date that looks sexy. It's not like makeup like all up in your face. So I hope that you guys enjoy the tutorial. If you want to see exactly how I did it, then keep watching. I'm going to start out by applying a light pink base. This is Awake by Sigma Beauty. This is going to really make that lighter shade that we use look lighter and brighter and keep everything from creasing. I apply this to the lower lash line as well. It's going to help all the colors we put down there go on really smooth. I'm going to take this color called Jest and a large E60 brush. My MAC palettes are a mess. I'm going to organize them soon and do a video. If you don't have Jest, you can also use this shade called All That Glitters. What I like to do is go back and forth between the two. It's just sort of like a champagne-y gold. This one has a hint more pink though, the Jest. And I'm going to dab that all over where I applied the pink on the upper lash line. For the outer corner and the crease, we're going to mix a bit of gray and warm brown. And I'm going to use this E25 brush. Is that what it is? Yes. And this print shade. I'm going to put that right in this outer corner. Don't be afraid of how weird it looks. Just very small circles. If you have smaller eyes, you can even use a much smaller brush. But it's alright because we're going to blend it out. Before I do anything else, I'm going to take a big fluffy E40 brush and soft brown. Touch it right there. And I'm just going to lightly blend back and forth. You want to pull this shade up your brow bone. It's just going to help everything look more blended. I'm going to take the same E25 brush that I used for the print, and I'm going to take this color called Folie. Mine has like a weird air bubble in it or something. I've had this one for years and it's just bizarre. I don't know how that happened. Nevertheless, it's one of my favorite colors. And for this, I'm going to start where the brown or where the gray is, and I'm just going to sweep it back and forth. This is going to be like my actual crease color. And this is going to really sort of like play with the gray. You see how it sort of like creates that really pretty color. You can even do one more layer and build it up until it's pretty dark. Then I'm going to take this E35 brush. It's a blending brush. It's a little stiffer and larger than that one. And I'm just going to blend over the color along the outer edge. That soft brown that we applied first is going to help it like really sort of, you see how it's just kind of fading up really nice. Then I'm going to take this color called Twinks. It's really dark, but it's warm. It has a hint of like a sheen to it on that same little brush. Put just a little bit of that right over this outer part just to kind of deepen it. Take an E20 brush in that same Twink shade. And I apply that right to the lower lash line. I just sort of darken it to get the shade I want and just a little bit of that gray print. Then I'm going to take my favorite white. This is a shade by Urban Decay. It's called Yayo. Can't even take these names seriously. And an E30 brush. And apply a little right there to this inner corner. Just apply so smooth because of that base. A little right there. And a little more right up under my brow for some highlight. For my liner, I'm using this pen liner. It's a waterproof, really black liquid liner. It's Ico by Alexa Chung. It's that new little collection of this and mascara that she did. I was watching the camera to see my liner, and so I had to get a mirror because I could not see what I was doing. I'm making a fairly thick line. I'm winging it out a bit at the end because we're going to apply false lashes. Talking and explaining and doing liquid liner is difficult, but this is really good stuff. It says you can even use it on your waterline, and I have just slightly, and I've done it before, obviously before this video, but this is just really good stuff. Like, I want to get like a ton more of it because it's just so wonderful. And then I'm gonna take I get my little mirror again, a little bit more, and just connect it on that outer corner to the lower lash line. Really, really close to your lashes. Even put it sideways like that. So you're touching the waterline just a little bit, but you're not like intentionally coating it. We're just sort of tight lining those lower lashes. This has really good ingredients too. It's supposed to be really lash enhancing, which I like a lot. I'm gonna go all the way in to about where my lashes end. So pretty. I'm pretty sure you can only get this at Sephora. You don't want to see that line down there, so sometimes I just like to take a little bit of that darker, any of the dark shadows. I use Print. Could even use the Folie, the Twinks, or whatever. Just smooth it out. And again, just take your finger really quick to it. And I liked the liner so much. I was skeptical about the mascara because of the brush and all that, but it's actually a really good mascara, and it has really, really good ingredients in it too. So I'm impressed with both of these products, and they come in a set, and it's fairly cheap. So I've got to stock up on the liner for sure. For this, I'm going to do a rare false lash look on me, but you see these are still natural. Just a little bit more length, but it gives a lot more volume. These are the Demi Wispies by Ardell. False lashes are really just a lot easier to do than people make it seem. It's just very simple. Hold it for a minute and let them dry. About a minute and a half. Not to dry, but just to get tacky so it'll stick to your lid. Now you're going to place them. I like to use little tweezers. Stick it in the middle, close to the base. Whoop. See, probably could have let it get a little tackier. That's why the tackiness is important. Let it stick, and then with your fingers you can pretty much place it everywhere else. So just stick them on, make sure that they're really adhered, and the little white parts will dry clear, if that's the kind that you buy. Most standard lash glue is white and dries clear. If you have any wonky areas or any glue that is just like being stubborn and not getting as dark as it should, you can even take your liner and definitely don't need to take liner and apply it again over it. I've done that in the past in some lash tutorials, but it really doesn't do you any favors. If you apply it correctly, you don't need to do that. And again, my biggest tip when you're applying lashes is to start with a thick line of really dark liner. That'll disguise the little track of the lashes, and it's just the most flattering look, I think. So see, these look really natural on me. I can even take more of that mascara and really just make it more intense. This mascara, I would say, if you are a false lash person, is worth it because those corkscrew things get really up into the false lashes too and really blends them together. Not what I would choose for my everyday mascara for my natural lashes, but if you are a false lash person, this stuff is really, really good. Alright, so bronzer is a must. Just a quick sweep of bronzer. I'm using my Too Faced Sun Bunny. Don't be scared by products that look like they have shimmer. Like I've said so many times, it does not come off with shimmer. It's better than having like a totally flat product, in my opinion, which can sometimes really age your skin. But then so can too much frost. But most bronzers aren't going to have a level of frost that's like unnatural. Some do. But this one is really, really natural. For my blush, I'm going to use my NARS Orgasm, which I've been obsessed with again lately. For my lips, it's a date look. You don't want anything too intense. You want your lips to look soft and kissable, but you really want it to last a long time. So I'm going to use my favorite MAC lip pencil in Dervish. It's just a really nice, natural nude pink. It's one of those that's like the shade of your lips, but just a touch darker. With the side of the pencil, fill it in. Kind of feathering in from the line itself. Okay, that's really going to help the color last. And then I'm going to use this really nice, almost the same exact color as that. It's Cream Cut by MAC. I'm going to use just a hint of the NARS International Velvet on top just for some shine and depth. So that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this favorite look of mine. Hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Oh, and also, as far as like looks and stuff like that, I will probably post, as I do during the week, I do like outfit of the days on my blog and like fashion-y type posts. But I will be doing, I'll do like a simple Valentine's Day outfit idea. Maybe on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, you can look for that on the blog and I'll link to that below as well. Is there anything else to mention? I don't think so. Yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Have a fabulous week and weekend and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye.